Howdy, y'all. I had so many people ask about the bark on these trees. The bark, dogs are barking. The bark on these trees that I decided to make a video for you. Never done a video like this before, so please hang with me. I'll try to do this best to my ability, which isn't much. Anyways, the things that I used, I'm going to hold them up, show you the colors, and then I'm going to show you how I put it together. I have it kind of in phases, so I'll do it real quick. I didn't want to make a huge YouTube type video, so here you go. What we started with was a flat red primer, Rust-Oleum. The next thing, which I think is the most important part of this process, is this camouflage paint. It's the dark brown color. The big thing about it, it's the non-reflective finish, and it really sucks up paint. So it shows through, and it really works for this technique. The next thing is this burnt sienna. I get all these craft paints at the box store. It starts with a W. I use them. They work great for terrain. I don't use them for miniatures, but they work good for terrain. The next one's this territorial beige color. And all of these are the matte finish. This one's just a brown. I prefer these to the apple barrel versions, but needless to say, they all work fine. This one is just brown, is what it's called. And the last color is this light mocha color. Sorry, it's upside down because it's almost empty. So, the four colors you have are the brown, the territorial beige, the burnt sienna, and a light mocha. Now, I kind of did these in phases. Like I said, I want to try to make this quick. First thing I did was take the burnt sienna after primer in that coating. Don't worry about the inside, I'm working on this later. And I put the burnt sienna in. I put it in pretty heavy. And all I did was just put it in spots. I really, no rhyme or reason, just kind of stuck them on there. The next thing I did was, all these are done with this medium-sized brush. The next thing was put this, the light mocha color. And what I did was just put it over top of the red, but as you can see, I didn't cover it. Really, I got the light mocha on the brush, and I almost laid the brush on sideways. So the dark reds are showing through that. It's hard to see on there, but there you go. You got to let these dry between coats. Don't try to do it, because if not, you're just going to smear it all up, which looks fine too, to be honest with you, but it's just not how I did it. Now, after that dries is the fun part. You take that, and you take the brown, and all I did was just take that brown over top of those and take the brush and really coat over top of everything with that brown. And at first it'll cover it, and you'll be like, what the heck did I just do? But as it dries, you can see it starts to bleed through. It gives just a really cool effect. Like I said, this is one that I try to do it in phases so you can see all of it. And then the last step is to take that territorial beige. I just like that color. And you're basically just I took a huge brush for this part. And all I did was take that territorial beige and I went around the red spots, and just did around the red. I left the red where it was. So really, the final product, and that's just a dry brush. I know all of you do dry brushing. And really, the final effect looks something like this. Now, this is under a spotlight that I have on, and I'm gonna shut this off so you could just see. And I'm just recording this on my phone. So I'm going to shut this off so you can see. Now under regular light, you can see But once you put it on the table, you can see the other videos, and you could even put that brown over that red some too, and you can see it right there in that section. But that's it, and really I think it all boils down to this right here, this camouflage paint. It really sucks up that paint, and when it does, it leaves a really cool effect under it. And I thought when I first started doing trees, they looked brown, almost chocolate. And this gives a much more realistic look to a tree. I know a lot of you saw the other ones, and my last step for this is I coat it with a matte finish. I do it for all my tiles just because sometimes they get thrown in a box. These are all glued together because I'm doing an entire campaign around these big trees. But anyways, that's it. Hope it helps. Take care.